Hello USA and welcome back to Lily's Cupcakery. Today I'd like to show you another German classic, and that is our Donauwelle. Donau is a river in Germany and Welle is the German word for wave, and that is kind of what the cake looks like. And I'm going to show you today how to bake it. So the dough is marbled, means that one half is a white cake, the other is a chocolate cake, which you swirl a little, and then you have cherries in there. Then comes the German buttercream, and on top goes chocolate. It is one of those cakes that you will find in every bakery, at every birthday, maybe even at funerals. Donauwelle is everywhere. As always, you'll find the measurements of the ingredients down in my description, as well as the baking pan. We'll start by combining our sugar. I'll just introduce you to the ingredients real quick. We have sugar, eggs, and oil, which we're going to mix in a minute. Then we have baking powder and flour. We have some milk and cocoa powder, and then we have here drained cherries, and that is it for the cake. So we'll start by mixing our, a whisk might help. We'll start by mixing the sugar with the eggs and the oil until it is light and fluffy. Alternatingly, you'll now add the flour baking powder mixture with the milk, and you'll start by adding and you'll finish by adding the flour. What's my favorite sentence? Always scrape down the sides, see if there are no clumps. And now we get to our baking pan. Maybe some of you know what this is, others might wonder. This is a baking frame. You just place it on a baking sheet with parchment paper, and then you fill in the cake there. The baking frame prevents the cake from rising too much, so that you don't have like a hill, but that it is even. So we're going to start by pouring in the first half of the dough, and then we'll mix in the cocoa powder so we get our chocolate batter, and then we're going to put that on top, and then the cherries. All right, here's our beautiful cake, just came out of the oven, it's still warm. In the meantime, we're gonna whisk our butter, and you wanna make sure that you really beat it light and fluffy so that it turns white. So the topping for the Donauwelle in Germany is a German buttercream, which we make of butter and vanilla pudding. I just always add some extra vanilla to the butter because I think the pudding is not vanilla-y enough. So I'll just add some here. Now throw everything into the fridge. Your cake can go into the fridge or you can just let it cool off completely like that. But in Germany right now it's so hot that I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. And you also have to cool your cream that goes on top, and then I'll show you what to do next. Now you need to remove, of course, the baking frame, which I'm gonna do now. Nice. And now you just need to spread your frosting onto the cake. And now we come to the last step, and that is the chocolate. Now we have your dark chocolate and oil that you heat up. You can do that in the microwave. And now we take some Nutella. You can either take your Nutella that you made from scratch because of my videos, or you take regular Nutella that you're gonna add to it. Because I need to take this cake somewhere, I will now do the following. I take it off my plate and I move it onto my transport box thingy. And you can add again the frame. Spread your cream all the way to the edges. I will now start covering this cake in chocolate, and then you have to directly move it with the frame into the fridge. Let it cool completely, then you remove the frame. And that is your Donauwelle. I hope you liked my Donauwelle and that you will bake it at home. If so, take a picture of it, post it onto my Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag Lily's Cupcakery. I am sure your results are gonna look just amazing. And believe me, your friends and family, they're gonna love this cake, especially if they're German or you are German or whatever. Donauwelle is just an all-time classic. Take care. I see you again for the next English video in 2 weeks. Until then, bye-bye.